after the trip I came back, I did PT, and then I had vocal lesson. I actually had to reschedule the vocal lesson as well because I was dying. I literally couldn't move. I didn't expect. I was hit by the remnant of blood moon, and I was like, whoa, what is this? What a way to start my year. So true. So yeah, I had my first vocal lesson yesterday. It was more like, you know, like it was the trial lesson of just seeing where I'm at and stuff like that. And then vocal sensei had a heart attack when I said that I don't do throat care. She was like, what? And I was like, yeah, I don't really know what to do. She's like, no. Oh, your poor vocal cords. Yeah, but then we were talking about, you know, some goals and what we do to work on. But she said my homework was throat care. Isn't it just tea and lukewarm water? No, apparently it's not. Apparently I've been doing it all wrong. Apparently throat care is about, like, there's some tricks that I don't know if I can... does this count as exposing secrets? Actually, okay. I will say there are some things that, you know, certain products that she recommended. But the one thing that I didn't realize, but now it just makes sense, is apparently you need to keep, like, wherever you're singing or working from, when you're using your voice, you need to keep the room very humid. I didn't realize humidity was important for your vocal cords. Which is why everyone has a humidifier. I don't have a humidifier. I didn't know that. And then she was like, yeah, babe, this winter's been the driest winter, like, ever. What the heck? You don't have a humidifier? And I was like, no. Do you know the humidity of your place? No. Aren't there, like, things that you can buy to see how humid your place is? So apparently I need to get a humidifier. And then also, my homework of practice is I need to sing for at least 30 minutes every day in the shower. And then I'm like, oh my god, that's why it's so easy to sing in the shower, because it's so humid in there. Duh! And I was like, oh, it makes sense. It all makes sense now. And she was like, yeah, who would have thought? It all comes together. She's like, yeah, you gotta practice every single day when you're taking a shower or bath, because it's the most humid in there, and it's the time where, you know, you can practice techniques and stuff without the fear of maybe hurting your throat, because there's so much lubricant for your throat from all the moisture. And I was like, oh, it makes sense. Everything makes sense. And then she was like, yeah, so first you start with 30 minutes, and then once, you know, you heal your vocal cords, you know, since they've been working overtime for the past 3 years, and we'll move it to 1 hour. And I was like, 1 hour? Imagine the water bill. Well, no, remember we have baths as well. With the bath, it keeps the shower room humid as well. So it's a 1 hour bath, not a 1 hour shower. And the great thing is you can keep the water hot because Japan lives in the future. You'll be a raisin. No. No. I have my bath water temperature set at the temperature of an onsen. It's at 46 degrees, meaning I can't be in there for over 10 minutes without boiling. So I have to get out every like 10 minutes. So I get out, you know, and then I rest for a little bit and I get back in. That's too hot. No, it's not. It is perfect. What do you mean? That's how onsens work. You get in and then you get out and then you get back in and then you get out. It's perfect. You don't go to onsens every day. You should. Try keep it at 35. What? 35 degrees? That's lukewarm. I'll catch a cold. You don't get cold from being cold. I don't like being cold. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, singing. So that's the thing. So I need to go on like a little shopping trip and buy some things. And buy a humidifier. Yeah, I don't have a humidifier in my streaming room. I can't believe have I been supposed to? Was I supposed to? I guess. Remember, humidifiers need water and they need to be cleaned. I also need one in my bedroom. What? Are there waterless humidifiers? That doesn't make sense. Near your streaming space and bed would be a good start. Bruh, I don't have space for a humidifier. That's a lie. I probably do. I just need to clean. My turn? Do I have to buy two? Do I have to buy two? Does my room really need one? I'm just sleeping though. Do I need it while I'm sleeping? It's a third of your day, babe. You overestimate how much time I spend in bed. A third of my day? 8 hours! 8 hours! Actually, that's something else that my vocal sensor told me. She was like, yeah, and also one of the most important things is, you know, you need to sleep. And I was like, and she was like, yeah, you know, you need at least 8 hours rest because you need to, obviously it's a muscle, you need to sleep to repair the muscles. And I'm like, at least. Ooh, at least is what she said. Anyway, do I have space for a humidifier? Well, I guess I could put it there. Man! You don't have space or you don't have the organization to make space. I just gotta move some things. Anyway, that was the biggest mind-blown moment yesterday, was learning about all this. I'm excited. I am excited. We finally figured out my range as well. Have you taken down the Christmas tree yet? No. What? Excuse me, I'm actually considering on whether I should just leave up my Christmas tree forever. No. But I'm leaving up the Christmas decorations until friend Taro gets here. And friend Taro sees, who takes down Christmas stuff before February? Come on. Who keeps the decorations until I do! What? Christmas decorations, everybody knows Christmas decorations are valid to be up from the beginning of December to the end of January. Come on. It's 2 months. That's called laziness? No, that's called a festive spirit, which means I am 10% happier than you are. From the beginning of December to the end of January, I am officially 10% more happy than you will ever be. Absolute Dover, thank you. I'm learning Japanese. Do you have any tips for a poor soul hitting his head against the wall trying to remember vocab? Good luck. Honestly, learning vocab is the hardest first step in learning any language. I don't remember a lot of vocab, but I think if you're talking about everyday vocab, it's a lot easier to learn if you're in the country. I've learned so much vocab this year just by being here and learning words that I use on a day-to-day basis. But if you're talking about just vocab in general, what did I used to do? I used to write. I had a little vocab book, and I'd just write, and then I would read over it every now and then. But it's hard. It's hard. It is hard. I liked writing mine in a book because I think handwriting made it easier for me to remember slightly. But that's my tip. I'm going to Japan for the Expo/Fest this year. Do you have any recommendations for stuff to do as a tourist? Never visited Japan before. I'm staying in Tokyo, but I'm open to taking day trips elsewhere. That's hard. That's a hard question. I personally... but that's not a really day trip thing. I would say, you know, I like Kyoto and Osaka for obvious reasons. But that's not really a day trip kind of thing. You might need like a one night, or at least a overnight trip situation thing. In Tokyo though, you know, you got your core touristy places. You know, you got the Shinjukus and you've got the Asakusas and the Akihabaras and, you know, everything. The Shibuyas, the Team Labs planets. Just go everywhere. But I really like Kyoto. I really like going to the deer parks. And also I really love going to Uji because a little green tea. It's the green tea place. It depends on what you're interested in. Tokyo has everything.